What is up, guys, and welcome to this edition of Sipping Tea. I am your hostess of your mouses, Danny G, making his return to the set and to the bedroom. And obviously, I know there's some changes. There's a blue wall, there's new windows, and today we let there be light. And without a further ado, let's get boiling, baby. And now that we have got that out the way, we are going to continue with these good ass vibes because guess what? It is a Monday and we have practice today. So without a further ado, I have an announcement. I have an announcement to make for you people of YouTube and my freaking fans. So, as you know, ever since I was 3 spanking years old, I had one goal in mind. One major thing that I've always been working towards, and that's always becoming a WWE superstar or a wrestler. So, this year, February 24th, I got off my lazy ass and I put the ring boots on and I stepped inside the ring and I am making the journey as a professional wrestler. Let me hear it. Honestly, guys, this has been one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life, but it's also been super rewarding and
It's like a reward.
gratifying just to know you're working towards a goal. You're working towards a moving piece. You're building an army with people that actually support you. And it's an amazing feeling. It's a feeling of accomplishment. You know, every time you hit the mat and you have people cheering you on, yeah. Never really had that before. So just getting that ultra support system and backup and it's been a really refreshing experience for me. A lot of the times when you think about professional wrestling, I think a lot of people think about the glitz and the glam, but then they think about the incredible gear and the entrances and everything. But what I've learned actually is there's a lot more to it. Wrestling is all about listening and learning and honestly watching, because you will get hurt if you're not doing the correct things. And I used to grow up thinking that wrestling was kind of like a combat sport. People are actually going in there, but we are going in there, but it's also more so like a performance art. There's trust within the competitors where, I'm gonna make you look good, you make it look good, you make me look good, and vice versa. We're all helping each other out. Cause let's be honest here, I could just bow, I hit myself and just stand there, it looks like shit, right? Or if I hit pow and I'm, oh fuck, shit, damn, I'm selling it, I'm making it believable, I'm making the people feel what I'm feeling. That's our job as a wrestler, is to connect with that audience, to connect with people that are not in the ring, so you're feeling something. And I felt a whole lot. Last week I've had a rude wake-up call. It's not really rude, but it was necessary. I've been doing, for over the past years, all these marathons where I was doing 3-mile races, 5-mile marathons at home because, due to COVID, quarantine, and stuff like that. I really thought I was building up my stamina. Last week they said, Danny, hit the ropes. They had me run for 3 minutes and 35 seconds, and boy, was I winded. They kept saying I was doing the Johnson step, which, if anybody knows, it's when you come off the rope, you're already like this, you're gonna roll your ankle. So you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to catch the rope, left foot first, and continue to go. Light on your feet, obviously. Muhammad Ali said, sting like a butterfly, float like a bee, and that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to emulate floating, light on your feet, pow, catch the ropes. Anywho, towards the 2-minute mark, I try to catch the middle rope with my ass because I was getting kind of winded. Caught the top rope, and the top rope kind of caught up with the middle rope, and it whipped the shit out of my back, and it knocked the air out of me, and I was just and everyone's like, yeah, come on, Danny, come on, let's go. And I was just like, Danny almost don't got no more go. But I had to keep pushing. I'm getting a call, so I'll be right back. Alright, guys, and we are back. The Gma was calling. You guys know the vibes. Anywho, had to deal with that. But we are back talking about some good old-fashioned wrestling. So, like I said in the last, part, I was running 3 minutes and 35 seconds. And, I did find out some things. My cardio endurance is not where I thought it was. I do need to rebuild, go back to the drawing board, which is fine, you know? I don't want everyone to look at this experience and be like, well, there were setbacks, because these aren't even setbacks. No, no. These are notes, like, you know, that I have to study for the future just to get better. Like, me working on my footwork, it's all a part of the game, you know? I'm just trying to make sure that what I'm doing is safe for me and for other people to do, and I just want to put out the best show. Like, I'm not trying to sound like one of those cocky guys that know what I'm doing, because I absolutely don't. I'm like a freaking, if you threw deer on ice, that's me right now. But I'm enthusiastic, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to like learn. I already have a character in mind, so I'm gonna give you guys the thick of it. I'm gonna get close to you guys, give you that Danny G special. Anywho, my ring name is gonna be Danny G. Haha, of course, right? That's what I always call myself. That's what I am, because I'm a brand. I'm trying to build a brand, y'all. Y'all see the vibes? So I'm gonna be the living, breathing star, Danny G. And I have like this whole idea in my mind, you know. I gotta patent it first, because I don't want to give y'all too much, you know. Later on, find someone else stole my shtick, and I'll be like, oh, you schmuck. But anywho, being the living, breathing star, you know, I kind of want to elevate people. I want to bring people up with me. I don't know what type of like wrestling style that I want to be. Like, I was talking to this other wrestler at the last event that I went to about wanting to be this catch wrestler. And then I started looking at, you know, Nigel McGuinness and people like that of that nature. And I noticed that I do want to do catch wrestling, but I don't want to be like the per se catch wrestler. Like, nowadays, I kind of want to be the hybrid style of wrestler where you have the strikes, you know, the aerial assaults. Then you have the good ass move combinations. I always call it like, you know, dangerous combos and stuff like that, where you get the rolling snap attack kick, coming up with the knee, and then into an STO. Like, it's all about the combinations. It's not all about combinations, but, you know, it's what people remember. And I want to be something or somebody. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. The goal here is to be remembered. At the end of the day, I am a performer, and I hope that what I do in the ring, it will translate outside the ring and touch somebody in some way and inspire someone to do something, you know? So getting back to character, sorry I had to refresh, but anywho, the living, breathing star is there to elevate people, right? You dare to step inside my spotlight, you better be ready to step up, because I will step over you, basically, you know? I am there to shine, you know? I fell from the sky. I am a star. I am a shooting star, and I won't stop until I'm at the top of the division, because that's where stars belong, at the top. And if you don't believe me, well, you know the saying, just watch me. Woo! Yeah, that was fire. Let me stop. Damn! It's like promo class in this. Oh, I curse a lot. Personal note, for the future videos, I'm going to try to work on this, you know, my grammar, try to properly speak to you guys, because I'm hoping to build a channel, you know, build something with you people, build something with my people, you know, mi casa su casa, basically. So anywho, I kind of have this, you know, idea in my head where at first, like, I always wanted to be a face, but then with this character of being a star, you know, I'm just like, well, people aren't, they're gonna connect to the character, but are they really gonna like the character? Or should I be that type of star character that's over the top annoying, where like people are like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? Like, oh, he's a star. But that just means I'm doing my job correct. Look at this star power right here, the magenta. It's just blocking out everything. But I would just say that, like, basically, I don't know. I know the writing's on the wall, and if I'm reading it correctly, it basically means that I'm probably gonna be a heel. I'm fine with that. This just means I'm gonna have to work the crowd, which, again, if you see me now, again, I'm fine with that. I think I've been preparing for, like, that moment for my whole life. All I just need to do is, like, equip myself with the skills, and yeah, I am on my way. So, guys, I don't want to bore you, you know, keep you on here forever, so I'm gonna let you guys get back to your day. So without a further ado, this is the end of Sipping Tea, and you will have more content, all right? You guys will have more content. You deserve it, okay? You guys came here for this video. You deserve another video, so that's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna work on another video for you guys. Maybe you guys give some in-ring training, but hey, as always, stay boiling, baby, and see you next time. Bye. Jesus!